First things first, we flip the keyboard over and start unscrewing the 6 screws on the back. Now with the screws out and safely secured, far away from your curious cat, we carefully pry off the knob and remove the front case. Lift the PCB carefully and disconnect the 3 wires which connect the PCB to the Bluetooth RF transceiver, the daughter board responsible for managing the switches on the back of the keyboard, and the battery. Patience is key here as these wires can be pretty delicate. With the PCB free, we can see what is inside the case. I made a tiny mistake here. I forgot to remove the switches, plate and plate foam before tackling the stabilizers. It led to a delightful 10-minute YouTube search trying to find shortcuts. No dice though. Now, I'm about to do something I urge you not to do. Removing the plate without taking out the switches. Please, for the love of all keyboards, don't follow what I'm about to do. Unless of course you want to damage the hot swap sockets on your keyboard. Now that the switches and plate are out and you did the exact opposite of what I did, let's have some fun with the stabilizers. Easy peasy. Unscrew, remove, screw in the new ones. Oh, and don't forget the washers. Trust me, these washers can be real troublemakers. I spent over 10 minutes trying to put a particularly stubborn one in. I swapped out the stock stabilizers with C3 equals V3s which I had hand lubed and holy modded beforehand. I also applied some Krytox 205G0 on the stabilizers as they had not been used for quite some time. You can also holy mod and hand lube your own stock stabilizers for a better experience overall. Time for my favorite mod, the Tempest tape mod. Slap on 2 to 4 layers of painter's tape for that poppy sound. But hey, note to self, new tape works better, old tape not so much, as I learned the hard way. And make sure to cut around those wires we disconnected earlier. You don't want any hiccups there. Reassembling the case, a piece of cake. Unless you forget to screw in the switch plate and foam first, like I did. Fear not, I quickly realized my mistake and made the necessary adjustments. New tape, new layers, and we're right back on track. Since you followed my advice and removed all the switches in a previous step, now is the right time to put them back in. But remember, take it easy. Don't put all 81 switches in at once. Support the hot swap socket from the back as you carefully install each switch. With all the switches back in place, it's time to reunite the PCB with the case. Remember those delicate wires we disconnected earlier? Make sure to connect them properly. Now, onto the force break mod. Nothing violent, I promise. This mod is all about reducing those pesky resonating frequencies of sound. So grab some tape and apply thin strips around the screw holes and contact points between the metal surfaces. As I was applying the tape, a sudden realization hit me. The keyboard already has a force break mod with its little silicone pads absorbing that excess energy and keeping it from resonating in the case. So while I still went ahead with my force break mod, I have to admit, it might not make that huge of a difference. But hey, it's all part of the fun and experimentation, right? Alright, now that the mods are done, for today at least, let's place that top aluminum case back on, flip the keyboard over, and carefully screw those 6 screws back in place. And with that, a modding adventure comes to a close. For now. Remember, when it comes to disassembling and modding the Keyboard 81 Pro, or for that matter, any other keyboard, take it easy, be patient, and have a good laugh when things don't go as planned. Happy tinkering, keyboard enthusiasts!